Well, the countdown for the counting day tomorrow for the results in 5 states have begun. Let's get you all the updates. The fate of 5 states, Uttar Pradesh, Goa, Manipur, Uttarakhand and Punjab, have been sealed by the people's mandate, the result of which will be declared tomorrow. The exit polls 2022 indicated a sweep for the BJP in Uttar Pradesh, AAP in Punjab and BJP's slight advantage in Uttarakhand and Manipur. However, for Goa, a hung assembly is predicted. The BJP is the incumbent in 4 of these 5 states, while the Congress is contesting to retain power in Punjab. As the counting of votes is scheduled for tomorrow, big claims of poaching and EVM rigging have come to the fore. While the Congress in Goa and Manipur has resorted to resort politics, fearing poaching by the BJP, Samajwadi Party has demanded webcasting of the counting process in Uttar Pradesh. Meanwhile, before the counting of votes on the 10th of March, the EVM blame game has begun. Samajwadi Party has written a letter to Chief Election Commissioner demanding the webcasting of the counting process in all constituencies across all districts and that the link for the same be made available to all political parties so that it can be watched live. On Tuesday, SP Chief Akhilesh Yadav made some scathing allegations claiming that EVMs were being stolen. He also alleged that Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath's bureaucrats are asking district magistrates to slow down the counting process at places where the BJP is appearing to lose. My colleagues Aishwarya and Harsha joining us live now to get us inputs on what it is looking like on ground ahead of the counting. I'm sure there's a lot of nervousness among the political parties. Some are exuding confidence after seeing the exit poll numbers. But of course, by and large, we have to be extremely careful when we take these numbers and project them because a lot of times they have proven to be wrong as well. Joining me now is Aishwarya from Lucknow and Harsha as well from the capital city of Uttar Pradesh. This is a high-stakes battle. Coming to you first, Aishwarya, what is the mood and momentum like on ground? When you look at the different political quarters, what can you share with us?
Well, the Bharatiya Janata Party seems very confident of winning this time as well, as Yogi Adityanath clearly has stated that this time it would be 80-20 and the rest of the 20 will be the fight between the opposition parties. 80% of the seats Bharatiya Janata Party is winning, and that's what he said from Gorakhpur as well before leaving to Lucknow for the all-important day tomorrow, where the voting, counting will be starting from tomorrow 6 a.m. Akhilesh Yadav on the other side have been saying that it's the Samajwadi Party who will be forming the government in Uttar Pradesh, and this time people will be trusting them. And today, since morning in Uttar Pradesh, particularly in Lucknow and Varanasi, it was a high voltage, war of words between the Samajwadi Party. Akhilesh Yadav has clearly stated that there have been a lot of, polling stations where the EVM have kept the strong rooms and the observers that have been put forward by the Samajwadi Party. There have been, chances of to them, and therefore he has clearly stated that all the workers of Samajwadi Party should be there overnight to look at the situations, and there is a possibility that there could be hampering of the EVMs in the strong room, and therefore the reason perhaps now we have seen today as well in Lucknow, the ADG and the police commissioner has clearly given a statement that there have been 3-tier security which have been deployed at different strong rooms to oversee the security arrangements, and also the party workers have been deployed to look at if anything does not go wrong, and therefore the reason perhaps tomorrow, when there is a big day for all the political parties, it will be seen that where the swing of the major political parties who are claiming that they are forming the government will move forward.
Yes. हर्षा, आपने काफी रिपोर्टिंग की है उत्तर प्रदेश से, तो एक हमें बताइए कि इस वक्त किस तरह का सेंटिमेंट है ऑन ग्राउंड, बिकॉज मैंडेट तो सील हो चुका है, बस उसको खोल के अभी उसको बेसिकली पब्लिक करने की देरी है, बट एक्चुअली द रिजल्ट्स आर सील्ड, इट्स जस्ट अबाउट अस गेटिंग टू नो अबाउट इट। लेकिन जो इल्ज़ाम लगाए जा रहे हैं कि रिगिंग हो रहा है, ईवीएम टैंपरिंग हो रहा है, डिस्ट्रिक्ट मजिस्ट्रेट्स और ब्यूरोक्रेट्स जुड़ गए हैं पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज के साथ, तो इस वक्त तो इलेक्शन कमीशन का एक बहुत बड़ी जिम्मेदारी है कि इसको एक फ्री एंड फेयर पोल्स जो है उसका जिम्मेदारी ईसी उठा रहे हैं। क्या कहना है इलेक्शन कमीशन का इस बारे में?
See, before you started the conversation, you yourself stated that this is going to be a restless night for all the political parties, be it Samajwadi Party, be it the Bharatiya Janata Party. Both the leaders of both the parties are very restless, and before the storm of numbers which is going to happen tomorrow on the big D-Day, which we call the decision day, I'm outside Samajwadi Party office, and I'll tell you that outside the residence of Akhilesh Yadav and outside the Samajwadi Party office, we will show you that there is silence, but this is silence before storm. However, Bharatiya Janata Party in exit polls seem to be forming the government, but Akhilesh Yadav yesterday stated that he has put direct allegations on the DM and on the principal secretary of tampering of EVM and sabotaging the EVM. But before that, today we have seen series of events in Delhi and in Lucknow. We saw the delegation of Samajwadi Party Karyakartas going to Election Commission office and complaining about the EVM tampering and sabotaging. And we also saw in Delhi how the Dharmendra Pradhan led the entire delegation went to Election Commission, and then Election Commission themselves had meeting amongst their officers, and it was decided that tomorrow, for the better counting process, the electoral officers from Delhi are going to Meerut, and the Bihar one are going to Varanasi. These were the places where the complaints of EVM tampering came, where we saw the video of the training EVMs, which were the chaos and confusion which was created by Samajwadi Party Karyakartas. So tonight is going to be restless for these leaders because tomorrow the results will come, but we have seen in the exit polls that the difference in winning and losing is 4%. We have seen that women voters have come huge in numbers. We have also seen that youth voters have come huge in numbers. The winning and losing percentages merely 4%. And what will be the stats? What will be the numbers tomorrow? It's going to be very exciting. But before that, the preparations inside Samajwadi Party office and inside BJP office were in full swing today entire day. Media was not allowed to go and see the preparations, but in Bharatiya Janata Party office, the preparations have been done. Inside Samajwadi Party office, preparations are done. The entire area is being cleaned up for tomorrow, and since morning we'll see how many Karyakartas are coming here, and they'll wait for the numbers, and by 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock the entire mandate will be clear that who is going to form the government, and either will it be Samajwadi Party or the BJP. But yeah, that's for sure that BJP leaders are very confident that they are making the government, and Samajwadi Party leaders are also very confident that they are going to win this election. But let's see what happens tomorrow. The storm of numbers
that the parties do ahead of the results, and we are sure to hear of those statements coming from both sides saying we are going to be a clear winner, and then as the day progresses the statements also start changing, isn't it? Thank you so much, Aishwarya and Harsha, for joining us with your inputs on the stories.